This is KSNT News. Good Friday morning. I'm David George, and there's your live look at the State House, where Kansas Education Commissioner Randy Watson is still silent after making those comments during an education hearing last week. But Native American lawmakers and citizens of local tribes are speaking out. Our KSNT Capitol Bureau reporter Rebecca Chung spoke with a former State Department employee who's calling on the commissioner to resign, and she's sharing everything with KSNT, from email exchanges with board members to her thoughts on the latest action from state leaders.
Well, the woman I spoke with is a citizen of one of the tribes here, and she spent days pushing state leaders to take action. Now, for the first time, she's talking about her experience working at the department and the small bouts of racism she encountered there. She says it speaks to a larger issue.
I've gone through a whole range of emotion.
Ms. Wilbur is a citizen of Prairie Band Potawatomi Nation. She lives in Topeka and is also a former Kansas Department of Education employee. Wilbur says the majority of her time at the department went well, but there were times where she felt singled out.
Other colleagues would come to my office and discuss specifically what a Native perspective might be. I had to remind them, like, I don't speak for tribal people as a whole. I didn't see it as being malicious, maybe a little passive aggressive and maybe a little bit ignorant, but not harmful.
She didn't bring it up to Human Resources there at the time, but on her way out, she did mention other issues.
When I did my exit interview with Human Resources, I did let them know that I had experienced these things and that, you know, I wasn't hired at KSDE to quote unquote be Indian. I wasn't a cultural consultant.
Still, Wilbur was shocked when she heard about Kansas Education Commissioner Randy Watson's comments during a virtual education conference. The commissioner talking about Indians raiding towns in the state in past talks with family members.
They're like, are we going to get killed by a tornado? And I'd say, don't worry about that, but you got to worry about the Indians raiding the town at any time.
She was among some of the first to hear about the comments, with posts circulating on social media. That's when Wilbur, along with several others, reached out to commissioners about the issue. We also spent days trying to get in contact with the governor's office after seeing the posts, but no response was issued until now. The governor calling for the commissioner to resign. But Wilbur says the governor's office confirmed the comments the same week they were made. So the governor's office confirmed this last week, and it's not until now that they're making a statement on it. How does that make you feel?
Furious. I'm furious because I feel like they were doing their best to brush it under the rug, that it was going to be minimized. It was a single unfortunate comment that was, you know, harmful, but we'll just apologize.
And after several email exchanges with commissioners, she says they initially planned to discuss the issue during a March board meeting. But after meeting with tribes, that changed. You said initially they weren't planning on even talking about resignation.
No, they definitely were not. The initial email that I received was definitely, it's unlikely that we will terminate.
Now the board says a special meeting is being held to discuss the remarks. Wilbur says she's hoping something can be done.
I have to be willing to put myself on the line because that's what I'm asking them to do, to take a stand for Kansas kids and hold the standard high.
Now the state board is holding a special hearing with the commissioner Friday morning. Part of that meeting, they're going to be going to executive session, but I'm told after that, possible action could be taken. For now, reporting at the Capitol, I'm Rebecca Chung.
Now, we will keep you updated on this story both on air and online. And so when away from a broadcast, go to KSNT.com and look for our Capitol Bureau section.